This pretty good coverage is brought to you by Power Grip, the official retail partner of the European Pro Tour.
Welcome back to MDG Media's coverage of the Tyyni Open 2023, fifth stop on the European Pro Tour. We have round 2 back 9 FPO lead card from Sibbe Disc Golf Course. Andrew Gum here in Disc Golf Stream Studios, and I have again Rachel Turton alongside.
Happy to be back. And looking forward to this back 9 coverage. We have a 3-way tie for first currently. Very exciting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to come out on top at the end of round 2.
Yeah, moving day, and everybody's doing what they can to fight for those top positions.
Mm-hmm.
Hole 10, par 4, 157 meters. Up a rock cliff onto a very tricky fairway. Extremely tough rough.
Yeah, again, another very tight green. Trees line the fairway, like right and left. You don't want to be off that fairway. And then, another difficult green near the basket too. A bit of a steep rock wall, and lots of rolling potential again.
Yeah, this one, 4th most difficult on the course, averaging 4.67 today. Brought to you by Disc Golf Stream. You can see live coverage from all the European Pro Tour, as well as the European Championships and the Finnish Nationals, in Finnish language only.
Anneli lines up that, is it DD1 again?
Yep.
She's trying to get up to the top of that cliff face.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. A little overturned, and we'll be on the right-hand side, but shouldn't have too much difficulty to get out there.
Yeah, not going to be a birdie, but she got up on the cliff at least. She should be able to pitch out and hopefully get up and down for that par.
Yeah. I'm going D1 again. Trying to overcorrect from yesterday and just make exactly the same mistake again. Just a little early release, a little hyzer as well. Trying to go up that hill, the nose is up, and just leak left into them really thick trees.
It's a pretty tricky tee shot with the height. You have to get the height, but then if you leave the nose up, it stalls and fades, and then it seems to be the case here. Very common miss.
Mm-hmm.
Heidi's smashing on this one. This could work out real good, and it does.
Yeah, very nice shot.
Way up there.
Mm-hmm.
That is really good. Good footing
it's
as
probably
well.
probably the best shot I've seen on this hole so far.
Yeah, it was a beauty. Olivia gets up on the cliff, not a ton of distance, but...
Yeah, just a little low, but she's up there.
Yeah. Interesting grip on that forehand. She seems to have
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just trying to shape that forehand around the corner, but just catches the first tree, unfortunately. Anneli, starts off in trouble and gets herself into a little bit more trouble on the second shot as well.
It's not what you want. What are you working with here?
Some very skinny gaps. So, bit of a roller pitch out, The easiest gap was straight ahead, but it was very skinny, so...
Well, nice to get out there with that touchy little forehand roller. Olivia from a standstill in a bit of a tough spot. Gets most of the way up there.
Yeah, makes it through them trees. Should be C2.
Yeah. A little bit uphill. Patent pending here. Got the FX3.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Great move on this. Can it slide all the way up there? Sure does.
Sure does, yeah. Pretty good.
Very well done. Some tricky footing and getting great distance and good control.
Trying to save the par after being off the fairway on the first shot.
Yeah, good scrambling. Heidi hunting this birdie. Pretty elusive. But that's
lovely upshot.
Gonna be one for sure, I believe. Right near the bullseye.
Yeah, she's played this hole really nicely.
Yeah, 2 really clean shots.
Anneli just finding herself in a bit of trouble. Just catches the trees coming out onto the fairway. But will leave herself with a clear next shot.
Anneli with a nice approach. Right next to the basket. Chance for another highlight on the green from Olivia. She's been ringing them up quite often.
She has, yeah. Her putting looks so good. Really confident as well.
Yeah, that one was never really had a chance, a bit low out of the hand, but about 5 or 6 meters.
Cage it. Yeah, just a little low.
Just kind of a timing thing, or
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just didn't quite get the height right. Maybe I was thinking about hole 7 where I missed high.
yeah.
Not really sure.
Bogey for Anneli. She's back to even for the round, right where she started.
Tapping the bogey too, as does Olivia.
So Heidi.
Heidi taking strokes, yeah. Two straight
strokes.
swing.
Yeah, on everybody, and it's going to give her a lead.
We're on to hole 11 now. A big downhill par 3. It's 113 meters, but plays quite a lot shorter than that because of the steepness of the hill, really. Again, a super tight fairway. There's trees on the left, trees on the right, and yeah, lots of danger before you make it out onto this green. A nice open green, just a couple of trees to miss on the right. And yeah, slightly elevated basket. Ideally, you want to be hitting these rubber tires just here with your drive, but you know, we never know.
Yeah, much easier said than done. There is OB behind there. Beautiful hole. Heidi taking her signature disc. That's the Clash Popcorn. Nice and smooth.
So good at hitting that gap.
Yeah, straight down the middle. A little bit right side, but right inside the circle. She'll have 9 meters left. Anneli trying to follow that line. The backhand down the middle. I think that's her method.
Yeah, another perfect shot.
Very nicely done. Sliding up inside the circle, I think, or right on the edge.
Yeah, either right on the edge or just inside, yeah. Trying to follow suit with my strider.
Nice move on this one. Drifting right up there towards the basket. Beautifully done.
Yeah, I was really happy with that shot. It was perfectly executed, and the strider just did its perfect job straight down the middle.
Solid way to bounce back after that unfortunate bogey on 10. Olivia, also some great lines here from all of you.
We've made it look quite easy, but I can assure you it's a very tight gap to hit.
That's super rare to see everybody up in the circle or near the circle anyway. Even to see everyone get through the gap really is quite a surprise. It's
definitely.
Usually somebody getting hung up, at least one or two.
Anneli with just a slight roll away. She was feeling that putt. She was confident.
Look good.
Low.
Just a little bit low. Top of the cage. Maybe even some nubs. Heidi a little bit low and right. Olivia for the birdie.
Very nice.
Nice one. That means you're even closer. Pretty much. But Anneli first to try to clean up her par.
Tough start for Anneli on this back 9.
Yeah. 2 bogeys in a row. This one, averaging right in the middle as far as difficulty goes at 3.08. 17% birdies and 17% bogeys. The only birdies.
It's pretty fair.
Yeah.
It's a hard hole if you're off the fairway, but if you can make it out into the open, then yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah. The only birdies on the day on this card. Nice work. Beautiful drives from everybody, though.
Yeah, really impressive from the Women's League card.
Yeah, moving on to hole 12, par 3, 88 meters. Kind of a righty backhand hyzer, usually. OB all along the right side and behind. Also on the left. Doesn't come into play quite as often, but depends on the wind if you got a strong right to left crosswind.
Yeah.
You'll see some sail over there, but really tough pin position there, right in the corner with the OB all around. Almost in the bullseye right there on the right side.
Yeah, it's really tight OB. Yeah, a shortened tee pad for the women this year, which makes the hole quite a bit more attackable. So hopefully we'll see some birdies on this card too. I'm going A3 for that just slight overstability. It's a really reliable disc for me. Just putting it out towards the farmhouse and just having it come back and yeah, bounce up all the way into the bullseye.
Fantastic drive there. It's going to be another pretty much tap-in birdie.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to feel your groove.
Olivia just puts it slightly a little bit too far right, but catches a friendly tree and yeah, leaves herself in the fairway.
This one was actually the second easiest on the course.
Yeah, it is quite an attackable hole really, with that backhand hyzer. Heidi with the mint.
Nice smooth rip here.
Also
Yeah.
into the circle. Nice.
Anneli's looking pretty good too. A little bit more hyzer than she, but still, circle's edge.
Tough putt to run with that OB so close there behind and on the right hand side.
That's so true. You want this one to be as close as possible. Otherwise, you might consider laying up if you...
Olivia with the nice jumper just puts it nice and close to the basket.
Looks like she wants it,
It does, yeah.
but maybe her body wouldn't let her fully commit.
Nice birdie from Heidi. Good confident putt from her.
Yeah, 5 down for the round.
It's very impressive.
2-stroke lead. Nice birdie. That moves you to 3 down for the round and 2 down for the event. Olivia in for the par. And Anneli also tapping in for a par.
Onto hole 13 now. We play just down the side of the marina, just on the right hand side, and there's OB lining the left and the right of the hole. A little gap to hit off the tee pad, but it shouldn't really come into play too much. Trees along the right hand side just to catch them hyzer discs, and then yeah, some very tight OB to the basket again. Another tricky green.
Yep. You gotta be careful. All the geese on this one too.
Yeah, definitely. It's a favourite resting place for them, isn't it?
Yeah, there's always a flock or two.
But at 103 metres, it's another quite attackable hole.
Yep.
For me, this is a hole where I really am just playing for par. Strider just straight down the middle.
Smart, safe play right there.
Keep away from that OB.
Yep. Heidi with that berry. Uh-oh. That's...
A lot of power, but yeah, just overturned. Catches the limbs on the right hand side and just kicks it down to the OB, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that's deep in the drink. She'll probably never see that again.
I think actually it was quite close to the edge, really.
Okay, great.
The limbs on the right just caught it, so she did get it back.
Oh, wonderful.
Olivia slightly overturned as well. That maybe the wind just pushing it slightly to the right, and yeah, early OB too. Anneli with possibly the safer option, the forehand.
I think this is the DD3. Putting a good move on it. Skipping up near the circle. Oh, little roll, curl. 12, 13 meters or so.
Yeah, executed really nicely. Never brought the OB into play. Yeah, a good shot from her.
Olivia throwing 3 after the OB stroke. Nice committed approach. Right up there for the bogey save.
Yeah, really nicely executed forehand. Heidi looking to try and put it close too.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I'm just laying up, but don't put it quite as close as I maybe would have liked to.
A little bit of meat left on the bone, but you're a good putter and no problem there. But yeah, a little bit nervy, I guess. Of course, you'd like to have it be a tap in after.
Heidi and Olivia looking for their OB fours. Should both get.
Yeah, that one averaged 3.25. Did have a couple birdies from Heidi Alsalu and Elina Rudberg.
Very nice.
On to hole 14. Yes, par 3, 75 meters. This big pine tree on the right doesn't come into play too often. Once you beat that, there's this hazard island that people tend to skip out of. Kind of a low wall.
Quite friendly.
Yeah, pretty friendly. And then some beautiful birch trees here. Some OB behind. A little bit of a cluttered green, but once you get past that hazard island, you're usually in pretty good spot.
Yeah, agreed. Another quite tight green though with OB and the hazard. OB on one side, hazard on the near side. It's quite a small landing zone.
That's right. But this is one people have been feasting on all weekend.
Yeah, I think this is quite a good change for the FPO. Makes it a really attackable hole now.
That was a great drive. Right there inside the circle for the birdie.
Strider doing Strider things.
Nice work.
Anneli with a slightly faster disc. Just hangs it out slightly right, hoping for a bit of a fade, which it gets into the circle.
Yeah, fights through those branches well. About 6 meters left. Heidi with that mint. Looking to get in on that birdie party. Heading straight for the basket. Beautiful line. Catches.
Just kicks that last tree, maybe a little further away than she would have liked it, but she's still within circle.
And this is Olivia's signature disc. This is an Explorer. Putting on a nice touch hyzer and getting it to drift right near the basket. Skipping up there for a really close birdie look.
Yeah, perfect. Some great shots from our lead card. Cans it, yeah.
Nice putt.
Long C1. It's a great confident stroke from Heidi, looking to capitalise on her lead.
And now with that one in, I'm thinking we're going to see a star frame here.
That'd be nice.
Had one back on 1. Nice to get another one here on 14. This one, kind of surprisingly to me, averaging as the easiest hole on the course at 2.5. I guess you guys shredding it kind of helps drop that average down.
Yeah, there's lots of danger on this hole, but yeah, the lead card showing us how it's done.
Yeah. And the field seems to have it pretty well dialed. Only one bogey on the whole day.
Star frame. There we go. You called it.
Yeah, beautifully done.
Moving on to hole 15, another very short hole. I think this is the shortest hole on the course at only 62 meters, but it's not without its difficulty. Another extremely challenging fairway here, playing through down the walking path. through the middle of the trees, a very tight line, probably only a meter or two in places, and yeah, lots of trees to avoid. You really want to pipe it straight down the middle of there and not bring them trees into play. Again, another very tough green, sloped up on this rock with drop-offs all the way around, really. It's a very scary putt to run, you know, there's a lot of roll-away potential, and yeah, very difficult hole for just 62 meters.
It is. Yeah, it's got some serious teeth. And that green, again, very treacherous. That granite rock is the oldest and hardest rock in the world. And you see it all over the place around here.
I'm going forehand strider, and yeah, just catch one of them trees. Lots of them. I think the forehand opens up that gap a bit more. Maybe it's a slightly easier option, and you can keep your eye on the disc the whole time. So myself and Anneli going with the forehand.
Yeah, pretty common play.
A good shot from her. She gets a long way down the fairway, and we'll have an easier look at the basket. Not too many trees left in her way. Heidi and Olivia with the local knowledge of starting with the back foot off the tee pad. Heidi just catches that last tree, but it was really well executed and made it nearly all the way down.
Yeah, I like the play. It opens up the gap quite a bit. And Olivia looking good, just a little high, but it gets through all the branches and it's up there on the green.
A beautiful shot. Mm-hmm.
Just kind of kissed off that last tree, but I believe she's right inside the circle.
Got a slightly trickier lie, a lot of trees to contend with here. But make it out and get myself into the circle.
Very well done.
Still a bit of a way to go to the basket up that hill.
Yeah, that's still a tester putt, but a really good scramble move from where you were at. That's pretty tight in there. 80 jump putt approach, sticks it.
Perfect, yeah. That rock is tricky. It's a tough one to land on the stick, so great up shot from her. Anneli also looking to put it close.
And she does so nicely. Olivia here for birdie.
Don't see many birdie looks in this hole. That was a really good drive from her.
Yeah. Really piped it through the gap, tested the ceiling to get all the way up there. Heavy chains, but that's going to be trouble. Okay, not too far down, but...
Steep down the other side, though, the back side of the basket.
Not an easy make. Coming back now for the
and
par.
Trees just in her vision as well. Makes it.
Good comebacker there.
Really showing us her putting skills today.
Yep. Here's you to save the par. Nice
Long way uphill, but yeah, makes it in.
Yeah, great stroke. Right in the heart. And you're putting together a pretty nice back nine here.
Yeah, I agree. Anneli gets her par as well. And yeah, I think we'd all be happy with par on this hole.
Yeah, for sure. So much can go wrong. Back out into the open. Hole 16, par 4, 179 meters. A little bit downhill. OB right and left. This Mando on the right that you see. A little ditch running through. Then it turns really steeply left to right. And another deadly green dropping off to OB.
More tight OB within the circle, yeah. Another very difficult green, I agree. This hole kind of surprisingly playing perfectly to par. Exactly four.
Wow. Yeah, I think it's better to end up a little bit on the left side if you can. Of course, you don't want to hyzer out too far and go OB over there, but if you're on the left, it opens up the straighter shot to the basket. You don't have to use so many angles on the approach.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm looking to do as well. Just land on that left-hand side and then open up the forehand approach.
Great position.
Anneli looking to follow. And yeah, does exactly that.
Yep. Just a little bit short of you, but with a pretty nice angle as well.
Heidi looking to capitalize on her distance here.
Yeah, this is one of those holes where she has bit of an advantage on the field, but that one's a little overturned.
Wind just takes it, yeah.
Can it come back in? It does barely.
The perfect skip. Mm-hmm.
Wow. That was looking like trouble, but just enough end fade and stability in that disc to get her back in safe. Olivia put a nice move on this one. Stable enough to get back and skip right into a decent spot there.
Yeah, middle of the fairway. Mm-hmm.
Anneli's got a really good forehand, and this one a little high. Hits the pole.
Hits the koozie. Yeah, it couldn't have been more perfect. And yeah,
no, and it rolled.
Brutal, absolutely brutal. You know, this green is so tough that you really want to land that disc just nice and flat, and yeah, so unlucky.
And a little bit short of the basket. That was, I mean, incredible shot to hit the pole from where she was, but doesn't get rewarded with it and actually gets punished kind of harshly in that case, unfortunately. But see if you can get a better result with a similar type of a shot.
Yeah, I'm trying to land a little bit further left, like you say, and just skip in towards the basket, which I do.
Very nicely done. About 5-6 meters or so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't be any trouble. Heidi having to go with a big forehand spike hyzer to try to turn that corner and work her way towards the green. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, maybe really well executed.
It's soft. Might want to lay that up. It's,
it's a very tricky putt to run, isn't it?
Yeah.
Death putt with such a drop off and then the OB just behind.
Yeah, with a two-stroke lead, you'd hate to just give it all away like that, but that looks like, that's a smart play.
Gets it nice and close. Easy tap in and take that.
Well executed. Birdie look here.
Definitely felt much windier than this. It's a scary putt.
Nicely done, though. Up and in. And moving to 5 down on the round. 4 of the last 6 birdies.
Yeah, by 9's feeling good.
Yeah, catching fire here.
Anneli with a scary uphill putt too, but cans it. Takes the OB par. Pretty good result.
Great. Olivia for a par. You're both tied up now. 2 strokes behind Heidi. Slowly working your way up.
Still tight at the top, yeah. And Anneli just 1 stroke behind us. Moving into hole 17, plays as one of the toughest holes on the course. It plays at a 4.25, 1.25 strokes over par.
Brutal.
Yeah, really brutal. A very tight OB right and left. And running all the way up the fairway towards the basket. The basket is on a hill just on the right hand side, and it's a real tricky shot to try and get to the green. Only 108 meters, but because of the sharp right hand turn, it probably plays a bit longer than that. Yeah, another very tough hole. Even the layup's kind of hard,
There's not much space for it. It's a very narrow fairway. They've drawn the OB in on both sides. It's basically a whole different hole from last year in that sense. Got to get around that Mando and break hard left to right. What are you throwing here?
Throwing my least favorite disc golf shot. I'm throwing a turnover with the F7 and just gonna let the disc do the work, really. Just put it up into the sky, and the wind just carries it.
Sails all the way up to the basket. That's incredible.
It was an incredible shot. Yeah, probably my best shot of the tournament so far.
Wow.
I was extremely happy with that and totally not expecting it either.
That is so rare to see anybody parked. Even in the MPO division, we haven't seen anybody dissect the hole that way, really. That was a fantastic move on that.
Anneli with the forehand, just too much turnover, unfortunately. Just doesn't quite bring her back.
Never really had a chance.
Will be really early OB, unfortunately. Heidi also with the turnover backhand. Puts it out there into the wind.
That's pretty nice. Circle
Great
2.
result.
Yep. What an amazing shot from you, though. That was marvelous.
Olivia looking to try and do the same.
Oh.
Yeah, an unfortunate Mando miss there.
Way
just a
late
little bit too turned over out of the hand, and late release. Unfortunate because she gets it quite close, but
have to go to the drop zone.
that early Mando just causing some trouble.
Anneli, laser beam right up to the basket. Very well done.
Fantastic shot, yes, so well executed. Mm-hmm.
Great recovery shot. Olivia hates it out of the hand, but it doesn't look too bad to me. Up in the circle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's got that confident put behind her as well, so.
Yeah.
Heidi with a look at birdie.
Just a little left.
Soft run, but a safe run.
Yep. Olivia to save the bogey after the Mando miss.
Cashes. Another great putt.
Yeah, super nice right there. Solid on the green. She's a little frustrated with the Mando miss, but got to be happy about the putt. Anneli with a really nice recovery shot after the shank off the tee. Gets her bogey, and Heidi's going to take a pretty easy par, it looks like. Yep. And here you are to get that very elusive birdie on one of the most difficult holes on the course.
Not a hole that I was expecting to birdie at all. Yeah, probably one of the most difficult.
Yeah, you basically just took 2.5 strokes on the field there.
Yeah, that was a very nice one. Gave me a lot of confidence going into 18, which, yeah, was good.
Yeah, this one notorious for ruining people's rounds and causing all kinds of drama. It's a tough water carry. It's actually a little longer than 95 to the basket on the straight line. And yeah, the mistakes you can't make are to never cross in bounds by coming up short or by drifting it too far right. You really need to make sure you get it in play at some point in order not to have to take it all the way back and do it again.
Definitely, yeah, with that basket being so close to the water's edge and the OB as well, it's a very difficult hole. I'm throwing an FX2, very overstable fairway driver, and just looking to land safe.
Very well executed. Circle's edge. Yeah, this one really baits you into trying to attack the basket, and that's where it gets you.
Agreed.
It's usually windy. Doesn't look too bad today.
It was a little windy, yeah.
Yeah,
it doesn't look too bad.
Kind of gusty, but oh, Heidi comes up just short.
She really has the distance to make that, so that was quite surprising.
Very surprising miss from her. She even birdied it from the MPO last year, like you said. She's got all the power in the world, and really surprised to see her come up short there.
Yeah, agreed.
That's a nice one from Anneli.
Yeah, Anneli playing safe, playing for the par. I think that's a good choice.
Olivia, this looks too low. Can I get a skip? No, not quite.
Low out of the hand, just never give it a chance, really.
Yeah.
So Heidi and Olivia will proceed to the drop zone. This line in the sand. Difficult line to play from, really.
Yeah, not the best footing. That's coming up short as well, and another surprising effort there from Heidi.
Yeah, she went with the mid-range, which again, she definitely has a power 4, but just not quite getting there.
Is there some funny wind or something?
There was wind, yeah. Olivia's short too.
Same mistake.
Very difficult hole, 18.
Heidi takes it up a little bit from where she last crossed in bounds, which is allowed. That's a terrible shot, though, really.
Yeah, I think she was in her own head at this point, really. A hole where she last year birdied from the MPO pad, like you say. She definitely knows that she can put it very close and taking a lot of strokes, unfortunately.
This looks better. Yeah, finally in play. But
a really unfortunate end to her round.
Yeah, and it's not over yet. I mean, she's, I guess, circle's edge, but her confidence must be rattled.
Yeah.
What were the vibes like on the card after that?
She was devastated, and you would be, wouldn't you? It's a hole where she knows that she can capitalise, and she could get the birdie, and so yeah, to be having, was it 3 discs in the water? It's really tricky. She'd had such a fantastic start to her round as well. Through 17 holes, she was playing fantastically, and
yeah, she had battled up into the top position, and then she just lays it up.
Yeah.
Just, I think she was already defeated at this point. The hole had kind of like
Yeah, the whole
Gotten the
really
best
got
of
to
her,
her,
yeah.
Yeah, really sad way to finish.
Whoa. That got a little way from Olivia as well.
Yeah, that wind just showing us the, yeah.
Yeah, it's so swirly. I guess it's hard to get a good read.
Mm-hmm.
Nice comebacker, but that's going to be a big number for her, and she is visibly frustrated there.
Understandably, yeah.
Not the way you want to finish your round.
No.
Snowman there on a par 3. 5 strokes over par, and she was also having a really good round, right there, you know, close to you, just in solo third.
Mm-hmm.
Anneli didn't have her best day, +1 for the round, but she finishes strong with a par there, and she's going to book her ticket for the lead card tomorrow, as will you with a really fantastic 6 down.
Yeah.
Sneaky good, that back nine.
Just, capitalizing on lots of birdies.
Yeah, look at that. 5 of the last 7, or 8, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, a really tough way to finish for Heidi. Not the finish she wanted.
No, but a great round from you, and that's going to give you an outright lead going into the final day. 3 strokes over Anneli, 5 over Heidi, and Heidi Alsalu actually leapfrogs Olivia there after that meltdown. And
Heidi with a fantastic round as well, yeah, 4 under.
Wow.
Pulling herself up to lead card, very good.
So we'll get to see her tomorrow on the lead card, as well as you, Anneli, and Heidi, and it's going to be a really exciting conclusion to this 5th stop on the European Pro Tour, Tyyni Open. Big thanks to you for joining me here in the booth. It's been a ton of fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been a really fun round.
Doing a great job, and big thanks to all of our partners out there that make this possible. We'll see you for the final round. Thank you all.